Hello and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Deja, and if you're back, thanks for coming back. I appreciate you. So in today's video, clearly we're going to be talking about the issue with renting nowadays, like how it's damn near impossible to do that. So without further ado, let's get right into this video. Usually I'll wait till the end to be like, subscribe to my channel, but y'all hard-headed. So I'm gonna tell y'all in the beginning, subscribe to my channel or I'm gonna be in your closet tonight. And you don't want that. You don't want me in your closet tonight, okay? You don't want to see this at 3 a.m. peeking through, okay? You don't want that. So subscribe. Thank you. All right, back to our normal program. Starting with pricing. The cost of renting has become extremely outrageous, and there is no reason under the sun why a one-bedroom should cost $1,400. No reason. No one can convince me why. I remember when I moved into my first apartment, it was a one-bedroom, one-bath. It was $689 a month. I went back today to check. That same apartment is $925 with no upgrades. By the way, that was in 2019. I moved into my second apartment in 2020, and it was a 2-bedroom, 2-bath. It was supposed to be like a luxury, and it was newly built, and it was only $1,190. So I was like, $1,190 is a lot, but it's not bad for what I'm getting, right? I went back to check today, and that apartment is almost $1,600. Again, no upgrades. I live in North Carolina, and the average salary for people under 25, which are the people mostly renting, is on average about $33,000 a year. That equals out to about $15.87 an hour. Remember that. And may I add that even student housing is even ridiculously high. Why is any college student paying anything over $400 for one room to be shared with a whole bunch of other people they probably don't even know? And not saying that every student housing costs that much, but I've seen rooms for like $900. What the hell is any college student paying $900 for? But granted, most of these student housing apartments and stuff, they come with utilities. So $900 would include like lights and water, but still, when back in 2019, my apartment was $689 and my utilities was barely over $100. So at max, I'm paying like $789. It would be great if rent was the only bill that we ever had to pay each month. Like no other bills existed except for rent. I'll be like, okay, cool, fine, whatever. But we have to remember groceries. We have to remember lights, water, household necessities, personal necessities, car maintenance, transportation like buses or subways. If you happen to have a pet, you have to pay for all of their stuff and their doctor bills. And nowadays, those things even cost a lot of money. So it's gotten to the point where people are starting to become the words house poor, where you only have enough to afford to live, nothing else. You don't have no money to go out and have a good time. You don't have no money to travel. The only thing you have is enough money to live. That's it. I want to move into my next key point, and that is approval requirements. Oh, this is going to be a long one, so buckle up. When searching for a new home, you have to put in an application, and those applications have certain requirements in order for you to get approved, such as a 620 credit score or more, or sometimes it could be on the lower end, around 590 or more, 3 times the rent, a background check. You also have to pay for application fees. So in order to even do the application, you have to pay $100, $200, sometimes even $300, just so that they can process your background and all of that kind of stuff. Admin fees. Remember when I told you earlier to remember that the average salary for people under 25 is around $15.87 an hour? Yeah, let's break that down for a minute. Now, according to my calculations, $15.87 an hour with 40 hours a week multiplied by 4 weeks would be an average of $2,750 a month. Seems like enough to afford an apartment, right? Let's use Joe here for an example. Joe finds his apartment for 1 bed, 1 bath, and a location that he likes, and it's only $1,200 a month. Okay, so if this apartment complex requires 3 times the rent, $1,200 times 3 would equal $3,600 a month, which would make this apartment out of Joe's range. But Joe is thinking, it wasn't even a fancy apartment. It was just a basic apartment. It wasn't a high rise. It wasn't in like some exclusive gated area. It was just a basic apartment. But now Joe has to look elsewhere because in the eyes of the landlords, he can't afford it. Okay, so let's help Joe out. Maybe his budget needs to be a little bit lower. So if you divide $2,750 by 3, that would be able to leave Joe to afford an apartment for $916 a month. Joe finally finds an apartment, but this is what it looks like. And honestly, that's pretty generous in North Carolina. Imagine places like New York, California, Florida. I mean, for $916 a month there, you might be living in a premium cardboard box. Now, going back to the first apartment that Joe looked at for $1,200, it's not that he can't afford it. It's just that the requirements are requiring 3 times the rent, what makes it seem like he can't afford it. And a lot of people, believe it or not, face that issue every single day. It's not that they can afford it, it's just the requirements are ridiculous. And I get it, you want to have backup money just in case you fall in hard times or whatever, but still, 2 times the rent might be good, but 3 is a little bit pushing it. And a lot of young adults coming out of high school, going into the workforce, trying to get their own place, don't have credit, or maybe they established credit at some point, but it's not the best. So now they're in the situation where they have to find an apartment that don't require a 620 credit score. And nowadays that's kind of hard. And then they have to find a cosigner if they can't find one. And then a lot of people, especially in the Black community, don't want to sign for their kids to get an apartment. They're not co-signing nothing, okay? You're fucked. If you don't got to do it yourself, you're fucked. So a lot of people are forced to team up with roommates or a cousin or a best friend or stay in a toxic relationship just so they can afford to have a roof over their head because they can't afford to do it alone. I found this other post on Facebook that kind of further explains more of the requirements that people have to deal with when looking for a rental. Pet rent is a scam. Non-refundable pet deposits are a scam, and yes, they are. Like, I've seen kids straight up crayon on the freaking walls and smear freaking Cheeto hands all over the walls, but my dog can't be in my house? Yeah, okay. It doesn't seem like the pets are the problem here. First, last, and full month security is illegal and unnecessary. So yeah, that's another thing. Security deposits be way too much nowadays. Imagine getting your application approved and now they're telling you to pay 3 months worth of rent and security deposit just to move in. Just to move in. Ridiculous. Yeah, it's a crazy situation going on around here. I remember looking for my first apartment and I was so excited. I was so happy. It was so easy, smooth process. Prices were reasonable. But now I hate it. I absolutely hate freaking searching for a place to live. I don't want to do it. I want to stay where I'm at right now for years. I don't want to go through that process again. It is freaking hell. Little backstory here. Most of what I've been saying has been applying to like apartments and stuff. My boyfriend and I was looking at a house, like a legit house, front yard, backyard, screened in back porch. It was like everything we wanted in a house. And instead of going with like the first application and if it's good, they get approved, they move in. No, they wait till a bunch of people apply and then they pick which one was the best application. And that's the freaking worst. We almost had the house, but somebody had something on the application that was just slightly better. And they went with them. Freaking pissed. So freaking pissed. Oh, I'm so mad at them for that. Moving on to the next topic is these shitty ass landlords. Imagine you're in your apartment. You got through the rough process of the approval and the pricing and all of that. Now you're in the apartment. What can you do? How does your landlord treat you? Let's get into that. Some landlords are assholes. They come up to your house any time of the day. They always asking for their money first thing on the rent. Like, damn, can I get out of bed first? Like, before you start calling for your money? Relax, buddy, relax. And unfortunately, a lot of these landlords nowadays don't even want you to have pets. And it sucks because I ain't even gonna say how much I pay, but I pay a crap ton of money in rent. And I can't even have my freaking dog. Like, I can't even wrap my mind around that. And also in apartments, you can't grill. You have to go to the freaking pool or the grilling station, so you can't even grill on your back porch. Some of these places don't have no amenities, no pools, no clubhouses, no nothing. And then a lot of these landlords don't respond to your emails. They don't respond to your maintenance requests sometimes. It's just so much that comes with these landlords and stuff. And then on top of that, they don't update anything. They want to give you these 1994 kitchens in 2022, trying to charge you 2022 prices. Bitch, why is there checkerboard on my dang on kitchen floor? I'm not paying $1,600 for that. I'm so sick and tired of these apartment complexes trying to call these apartments luxury just because y'all got white cabinets and these fake tail granite countertops. That's not luxury, bitch. Luxury is high rise. Luxury is marble in my bathroom. Why I still got a plastic tub? Put some marble in there. Places don't be coming with no alarm system. It don't be coming with no Ring doorbells, no cameras, no nothing, no garages. You got to pay extra for the garage. Like, what is going on? Like, at this point, I'm just ranting. Like, I don't even know what point I'm on at this point. Why landlords be paying over bugs? Why they be paying over dirt? Why they be paying over freaking door hinges and stuff? Like, these landlords be lazy. Everybody can't be a landlord, okay? Everybody can't do that. Next topic is gentrification. Ginger hell. I don't know. I'll put the word here. I don't know how to say it. That word right here. Gentrification. So let me explain what it is real quick. The process whereby the character of a poor urban area is changed by wealthier people moving in, improving housing and attracting new businesses, typically displacing current inhabitants in the process. So that's what gentrification is. I'm starting to see it happen a lot. This is kind of away from the renting stuff, but I just wanted to show you what's happening. Why is gentrification a problem? Let me tell you why. Gentrification has the power to displace low-income families, or more often, prevent low-income families from moving into previously affordable neighborhoods. It's like pushing us out and bringing the wealthier in. It's pushing the low-income people out and bringing the wealthier in. Where the are we gonna go now? Like, these are some picture examples of what I mean. And like, that doesn't even look like it's in the right spot. That just looks weird. Like, what? Like, get that shit off the market. Why the hell are these big, weird architectural houses near these poverty-stricken neighborhoods or these low middle-class neighborhoods? Like, what? Why is it even a thing? Why don't you just go find somewhere else to put your house? Why do you have to put it in our neighborhood? Like, why? What's the reason? All right, guys, that's all I have for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Hit that subscribe button or I will be in your closet tonight. Give this video a big thumbs up. Comment down below if you had a crazy landlord or like what was your renting experience. I would love to hear it. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.